the Elder Titan armor removal hurts him that much more. Now, again, in the last couple patches, it didn't really matter because Elder Titan strength hero, low armor, TB can just meta up and pound him the minute he comes close. Now, though, ET is going to feel a lot tankier, going to be able to sustain that physical damage output coming out from the Terror Blade.
And he can get in there quick now because we do see a Darkseer pick. The other thing to kind of highlight here is with one pick remaining, Team Liquid could look to bolster the magic damage because the other side effect, everyone's so focused, as we should be, on the armor effect from an Elder Titan. We sometimes forget the mag resistance. I remember for a little bit, Elder Titan returned last patch and Necroforce was being comboed with it for the Scythe Slam. That was ridiculous against the TBs.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and I think Darkseer is part of the reason Darkseer has come back is just that now, you know, Darkseer's ability to passively push the wave was just not really valued for so long, but now everybody's sort of creep cutting. Enemy offlane duels are playing behind the enemy tower from much early, so that ion shell you can throw it on a hero, you can throw it on a creep, and that kind of pressure in the lane is once more a lot more valuable. And again, it used to be you'd ion shell up and you'd get chain denied, and not only are you not leveling, but you're giving the enemy supports level. I think the gold change to denies benefits Darkseer as well.
There's also the case that they did change Surge, of course. It bypasses the movement speed threshold now, and on top of that, you do get phase effect. So a lot for Darkseer in the tick department, and the anti-mage to round out for Team Liquid. They did need something that's going to right-click heavy and farm well.
Okay, and again, tempo-wise, you know, you see Arteezy and others in this patch going 3 Wraith Bands, Stout Shield, straight into Battle Fury with no boots on this AM. I mean, this is a hero that, we sound like a broken record. We've said this for so many Agi cores, benefits from the stat changes to the Wraith Band. He can progress a lot more smoothly here in the early game.
I'm interested to see how this Ancient Apparition comes into effect, because we kind of glossed over that a little bit. He did get a change to the way Chill and Touch worked. A lot of people feeling that was a nerf because, of course, tri lanes aren't a thing with him anymore now.
And Cold Feet at level 25 is actually straight up broken.
It is.
Like AA I think can be a late game hero in this patch.
You just have to get there is the crux. And the Slardar final pick coming out from Team Seeker. Okay, they say, Liquid, you've got minus armor, so have we. And this was actually a classic counter to the Broodmother. I remember, especially Na'Vi with General Mid. He used to run this a decent amount, from what I can recall, to deal with Broodmothers. Because of the physical damage from the Slivering Crush?
I mean, I think that was a little bit more. That was also because Broodmother used to be an invis hero, and Slardar hard counters invis.
I'm trying to remember.
This is, but by the way, okay, just in case anybody, this is not a meme draft anymore. Okay,
this is serious. This is one aside. Like, we've had our jokes now. Now we want at least one serious game. You've had your fun, you've had your laughs. Now you're gonna get to discover the impact that a Darkseer can have, a Slardar can have, an Ancient Apparition, because we've seen the rest a decent amount. Anti-Mage has been creeping in. Like, we know Miracle can do Anti-Mage.
Okay, Kuro moving up 114, baby. He heard me. Oh, I love it.
He wants those numbers. All right, he almost wins the artifact tournament, the first one. He actually put himself in a better position than any Dota player. You know, everyone has different goals. So everyone's looking at a second Aegis to be the first second time winner from an Aegis. Kuroki's like, I just want to complete the hero challenge.
I have to tweet this out. That's hilarious.
Is he going to run this off? So I'm wondering if he's going to be offlane again, because Kuroki's been farming an awful lot in the last few games. Could this be a support Darkseer? It's an interesting
think about how that's going to work. I don't. So I think you have to let Brood farm. I mean, it's just so appealing, right? What this hero is going to be able to do in the mid game versus that lineup to create space for the aim.
I'm just looking at the way they're starting this out. So Kuroki hasn't got much in the way of regen. Yeah, he's got 2 mangoes, so maybe he's going to just commit to try and harass in the mid lane, because you see this the Terrorblade. Nisha is going to go mid. We quite often see this being effective against the Broodmother because you build double stout. So it looks like Secret are safe against the Brood threat in every lane, actually, because Sanking handles it well as well with the Caustic Finale.
Well, again, but when you say so, okay, and here's the big difference, right? You say safe against the Brood threat, right? I think Brood's gonna farm, but the big thing is that Terrorblade, when Brood dips back into his jungle, if he's doing badly in lane, Terrorblade's happy to do the same thing. Terrorblade's a hero that he can farm the jungle with no items at level 5 fairly efficiently. Like that's one of the big underestimated strengths of this hero, and unless you have a lineup that can contest that, it's really very difficult to hold this hero down.
It should be pointed out, by the way, that it seems like Liquid have taken a note out of the Secret Yapzor book, right? We've seen him just farming jungle constantly a lot of the time for the early mid game, whereas you look on the side of Liquid, between the Darkseer, the Broodmother, most of these heroes can just fall back to the jungle and farm.
But doesn't this TB just get absolutely destroyed in lane by Dazzle?
He should, because he's got a low HP pool and you're up against the Poison Touch. We've seen what it actually done to a hero that has a way of mitigating some of that damage when it was the Visage.
And that is like super scary, because you want to talk about a hero that can just go own the enemy jungle. Dazzle is so freaking annoying.
Absolutely is, and blocks relatively even. Nisha has a slight advantage, but he's gonna have to come down into the sides of the range here. There we go. It's like, you got a Metamorphosis, just don't hesitate, go straight for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to, especially in this matchup with the Dazzle, that is so key. He gets the 9 on the first range creep. You've got to try and win the first couple of waves, I think, in this lane. And this is gonna be maybe a true tri lane here on bottom.
That's what I'm thinking. Kuroki's on the way down. He sees the Metamorphosis used. That's just, I think he was gonna hang around and try and force it originally, was the idea. Instead of just come down here, poke Yapzor a little bit, but it'd be interesting.
What are you gonna do though? I just don't know what he's gonna do with this.
I mean, we'll harass Rubik a little bit. In fairness, Yapzor would usually be a slow-moving hero if it wasn't for these boots pick up straight away.
Oh.
This is, I'm looking right now.
Miracle.
Yeah, that's very bold. I wouldn't recommend right now. I feel like Secret definitely has advantage in a tri-lane scenario, even after the changes to Chilling Touch. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the AoE stun that is a lot more reliable than anything that Liquid have right now. Oh, look at that. The stun's coming into effect. All right, Kuroki does get low. Fine.
The Brood's actually going to have a ton of sustain here, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
It could be annoying.
And I guess GH is pretty decent, right? The out-time free targets with the Astral Titan. It's going to be very intriguing to watch this unfold, because usually, like we said, we give this advantage to the side Secret because of the old Ancient Apparition, but now it's the single target, only you do it scenario with Chilling Touch. It's a very different scenario.
So I think this could actually be pretty cool here, right? That what you do is you play this lane up and you try and control your own jungle. And
oh no!
My God!
Mutumba, man!
No!
He gets a solo kill onto a Terrorblade.
Oh, Nisha's life is so...
That is a kill that shouldn't be happening. I mean, we're so busy theory crafting this bot lane because it's an enigma, right now. We haven't seen this sort of thing before, but we'll see it go to a little bit of action here. Kuroki gets stunned up because of mid one stacking up the back to the B.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're worried about, right? With that AoE stun potential. I mean, I think you have to, if you're going to seriously try and play this lane, not just for like the lulls, you have to try and play the wave up, and you have to really try and exploit your own jungle. But then you risk kind of balling up, and that's going to open the door for Solara.
It seems they've identified they can't keep them there. Kuroki's gone top now, so you can set up some webs up here with Mind Control. He actually can accelerate Mind Control's farm really well with the Iron Shell on him.
Yeah, now I'm going to be paranoid. I'm paranoid now that we missed that kill mid, because, you know, it's kind of a boring lane to watch, but those are such high impact kills. If Nisha gets in trouble in this lane, his game is done.
Yeah, it's quite worrying. Especially seeing as whenever the Metamorphosis isn't available, you can befriend. Once Mutumba Man gets about 5, you might see a level in Shallow Grave. And then Nisha never wins a fight between them, because you can get him low, but you won't get value out of the Sunder because you'll be low yourself. Or he'll be low as well.
Also going to keep your eyes on the bottom lane here too, because, you know, with Kuro having kind of pieced out here, Miracle is going to suffer a bit. He's doing very well now through the first few waves, but that CS total, I imagine, is really going to go down.
Yeah, look at this. All the stuns coming out. The cold feet, they don't stack enough, though. He'll be fine. But that's a lot of harassment onto an anti-mage with no regen right now.
Yeah. He started with only one set of tangos.
And there's KuroKy in the jungle. We said they'd try and do something like this. They actually aren't increasing the gold that Mind Control's getting. They're just going to let him have the lane, and then KuroKy just going to farm jungle.
Yapzor coming in back in here, but he's level 1. I'm not really sure what he's going to do.
Well, they'll do this. GH has been found. The cold feet will proc. Gonna get another stun. Wow. There it is.
This is the lift to guarantee the cold feet.
Yep, another stun comes through. Fade Bolt to ensure the kill.
Doesn't quite have enough time to get out the stomp. Secure his own retreat.
Nicely done. This aggression proving value, and the change to Slardar with the Back to the Deep now makes you able to set up kills consistently.
Look at this Darks here, by the way. Mind Control just does not care. He's got 40 CS.
Look at his level. Level 6.
I mean, what?
He's a higher level than the mid.
Oh, Nisha. Oh my God.
Oh, he's coming in. Oh, the surge on Nisha. He actually can't get away from this. The body blocks are coming in effect when the phase effect runs out from the surge. And there you go. See you later. Oh, this Terrorblade doesn't have a game. You feel bad for a TV. When did you ever think you'd use those words, Alan?
No, but like, I mean, I'm kind of a closet Nisha fanboy. Like, I really liked him last year on Chongoing. I thought he was doing a lot of really cool things in the carry position that didn't get recognized. And so I really wanted him to see him succeed with this team. But this is just a game that he's going to be miserable. And, you know, they're making Miracle's life pretty miserable now, but it just doesn't feel like the same impact.
I feel like as this game goes on, because of the anti-mage factor, Miracle's going to be stronger than Nisha regardless of how this goes. GH. Oh, no, the cold feet. They realized it just procs. Yeah. He was so close to getting out of range to go for the stomp now. So he can walk it off in the end, but that hurt a lot.
I mean, just you're looking at this pressure on the bottom lane as Liquid, and you kind of don't care because you're gonna own the left side of the map, and the amount of space that you can create in the 10 to 20 minute window is just, it's absurd.
I mean, the good news for Secret is how well Zai's doing, because KuroKy can never try and contest him because of how Caustic Finale works and screws over you and your little baby spiders. Zai has been put mid now because Nisha says, I'm done. I'm absolutely just done with that lane. I don't blame him either. Oh, bot. Cold feet procs again. GH. Getting punished. Stomp's going to be there, though. They split. Mid one does get clipped by it, though. They're chasing a puppy.
Barely gets mid one on the edge of that. GH might go down anyway.
He's trying to get the movement speed from the Astral. If Yapzor sees him, Fade Bolt's coming off cooldown. He can't reveal. A Miracle had to back off. He didn't want to risk getting stunned. Mid one moving in. Doesn't have any mana, though.
Dukes the sun a couple times. Cancels. No.
There you go. Mid one needed one more tap, and he would actually have GH. But instead, he throws down a Miracle. Oh, top. They found Nisha. Mind Control. He gets a solo kill.
Come on, let the kid play Dota. But that's the thing. It's really telling how Liquid are approaching this game. There have been 0 TP support rotations to this bottom tier. Consistent. Does not happen often, but I think it's absolutely the right decision in this game.
I think we've seen it already go into effect. These Agi heroes, the rate of coming online, shall we say, it's accelerated compared to the last patch. Yeah. So yes, you maybe get a Battle Fury a little bit late, but the catch-up speed is going to be just absurd. Top. KuroKy's been seen. Zai can't do this alone. Yapzor's on his way across. KuroKy needs to make this escape. Fateful doesn't do enough damage. He'll be fine. A little bit too close for comfort, though.
He's just gonna hang out.
Oh, mid. Mind Control is doing what he wants. Cold feet will not proc either.
Oh, I'm
Surge. Oh, puppy! What's he doing? He reveals himself, and Mind Control just running. No, the Sunder comes out. Each of save. The Cold Feet, Mind Control. Are they gonna get him? Nope. Cold Feet doesn't proc. He's gonna go for the Surge and run away. He wastes the time of Nisha as well, though, so he's happy with that.
I mean, he spent like the last 3 minutes of this game behind the tier 2 towers.
And that did actually just enable Timberman to take the mid tower.
Ruining your day. Nisha needs to be careful.
What's he doing? GH is going to run in. He's so damn fast. The orange yellow him, Nisha. They know he has no Sunder now, so they're not friends.
Oh, no.
The moment where he just stopped right at the end. Like, he's just accepted this fate now. He's not going to get a game with Tool at this rate. Wow.
Oh, that is 4 deaths in the first 9 minutes for the Terrorblade.
It should also be highlighted that we usually talk about Terrorblade as this hero that doesn't care if he gets pummeled in lane. He goes and catches up in the jungle. They're not letting him have that space.
Exactly. That's exactly what we've been talking about, though, that this Liquid lineup is just constructed to be able to play on the enemy side of the map.
Mind control. Trying to move away here. Zai, he wants to kill. He still doesn't have the epicenter level, though. He can't easily find a kill. The dust comes out. They see him. The poison touch. The surge in. GH running where he wants. The Forest Strike comes out. The move back towards Dazzle. He actually has no points in Shallow Grave. He needs to be careful. He's going to go down. Didn't get the Shadow Wave out in time. They punish this aggression. And GH next on the hit list. Mid one moving forward with the sprint. Should be able to find him. Mind Control will be able to TP out right in front of Mid one's eyes, but they'll at least get a kill on the Elder Titan.
Yeah, you don't get quite the XP that you used to for that, right? Because they moved the XP bonus bounties from level to kill streak, but you still get a lot of XP from